Most of us have been spending more time in our kitchens the past few months, but is your kitchen as organized as it could be? Angie Hyche with ShipShape Solutions is here with some helpful tips on getting those pots and pans in order. And I've already seen one thing that I really need for for our kitchen at home, and that's this right here.
Yes.
Yes.
So pots and pans are difficult because they're bulky, they're oddly shaped with the handles. They make a lot of noise. They just, sometimes we're just really frustrated as to what to do with them.
Right.
So, and we kind of got different alternatives. You're either going to have them in a cabinet or on the walls. Some people don't think of. Sometimes we have more drawer space, and then sometimes in a small space, all we've got is ceiling.
Right.
So we'll talk about some different alternatives for those different spaces.
Well, let's get into it because you're trying to cover a lot of ground here today.
Yeah.
So what do you got up for us first?
So most of the time what people end up doing with pots is nesting them. And I'm not saying you can't do it because it does use space efficiently, but don't bang them up. I mean, at least use one of these little guards.
Oh, wow.
And these are all from Bed Bath & Beyond or cheap alternative dish towel. But
because if you scrape the surfaces, you're going to hurt it. If they're non-stick or something like that, you're going to hurt that coating on there.
Yes. And so these shelf risers are great too.
Look at that.
To be able to do that. I love this product.
And this is what I was pointing out because we have a kitchen, but it's kind of, I wish we could had a bigger kitchen sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you run out of room, because we like stack the pallets in the stove and you have to move them around, and this takes care of that. You can put this over in a corner somewhere and have easy access.
Yes, and there are actually really cool alternatives. Revishelf makes something that's a slide out that attaches to the top with hooks, because most of our pots and pans have holes.
Yes.
And so that's a neat alternative. And then this thing could also turn the other way, or
on the side.
Yeah, with the pans like that. The lids, you can even, this is an over-the-door thing for the cabinet. You can stick them in that.
Look at that.
Cheap alternative, you could use a dish drainer. To stack those. Yeah, so there's lots of different ways, but basically you're wanting to try to get them vertical.
Right.
Instead of laying on top of each other.
And I think a lot of us, the pans are one issue, the lids are something else completely.
Yes, absolutely.
And you want to have the lids because you never know when you're going to need one. A lot of folks don't cook with the lids a lot, but you gotta have them handy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Some people have a lot of deep drawers in their kitchens, and those can work too.
Right.
And if you want to try to get it vertical in a drawer, you can always use one of these adjustable drawer dividers.
Right.
So that way you can kind of get things vertical.
Because I've seen those in refrigerators, but you can actually get them for your drawers in your kitchen.
You can use them anywhere.
Anywhere,
I mean, I've got them in my bedroom and my kitchen.
That is a great idea right there.
These
Especially,
are really cool.
I think a lot of folks have that one drawer in their kitchen, at least we do, that is like the catch-all drawer.
Yes.
And that would be great to divide some things up.
Yeah, that and little containers, that kind of thing. But yeah. And then what people don't use nearly enough is wall space. So either back of door or wall or even side of cabinet. I mean, you can do command strip, just put a hook.
Those are so easy.
Yeah, because like I said, most of them have these holes.
Right.
So you can put a pegboard. You can, and then if it's a small space, you don't even have wall, you don't have side of cabinet, all you got is ceiling.
Right.
Hang a pot rack.
Right.
I mean, those hold a lot of things on those hangers. So.
Absolutely. And like we have some wooden shelves in ours, and you can actually, if you feel like you want to drill holes in them, you can drill holes in them and put those hangers on there as well.
Yeah, you can even use a towel bar or just a easy curtain rod, tension rod kind of thing, mount it somewhere, get an S-hook, hang those things up.
And those S-hooks are a lifesaver because you can screw those S-hooks into different surfaces and be able to hang things from the bottom of shelves as well.
Absolutely.
So I tell you, you gave us a lot to think about here.
Yeah, lots of
because
options.
like I said in my lead-in, a lot of folks are spending a lot more time in their kitchen right now. Are you finding that to be true?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm cooking more. Enjoying it. Yeah, I'm still trying to support local businesses by taking out and restaurants keeping distance and all that. But I think most of us are cooking more than we ever have. So why not have a great organized kitchen to cook in?
And I want you to tell folks about your business, ShipShape Solutions. Give them the idea. I mean, the website's out there. Tell them what you do on a daily basis. They may need your help.
Yeah, so I go into homes and businesses, mostly homes, and help them organize whatever space, whether it's the kitchen, the bathroom, the playroom, the attic, the basement, the garage, whatever, and just help them just a custom one-on-one, what exactly are their needs, and figure out the right the right solution for them. And I can come in person. If you're not, you know, I can wear a mask and gloves.
Right.
If you're not comfortable from a COVID perspective, I do virtual organizing too.
I love that.
We can connect through FaceTime or
Right.
Skype, and you can show me your spaces, and I can say, you know, we talk some, I get to know you and say, okay, in this space, what would really help you is this,
right.
or a rack on the wall for your garage to hang some of
right.
those things up, get them off the floor. So any kind of organizing needs.
When you've been dealing with people, especially during the pandemic, have you learned as much from some people as you've been able to teach people? Have you picked up some tips along the way?
Oh yeah, I'm always learning tips from clients. Yeah, some people think of solutions that I've never seen in all of my organizing reading, or, you know, maybe something they saw on Pinterest. Yeah, in fact, just a few days ago, someone was, their pantry had those wire shelves,
right.
which are always a challenge because things falling through them
yes.
and whatever. And so they were showing me something they were going to do. It was Pinterest using foam board from Walmart and cutting it to.
Right.
I mean, there's all kinds of ways you can adapt things.
I know that foam board. You know, we're doing science projects for kids in high school and grade school. That came in handy, but there's so many uses for stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And
so there's tons of products.
Right.
There's tons of DIY, but sometimes
yes.
you don't really, because I know what's out there and I know what works and I kind of can see things. Sometimes you just need an outside perspective.
Right.
So
get a little help.
Yeah.
Angie, appreciate it. We're going to give the information
Thanks.
right now. Here's her website. It is ShipShape Solutions. There's her number as well. She's on all of the social media. Check it out. If you got questions, she's got answers.
Are you